alignment of our souls and realize that we are not apart from nature. We are a part of nature. And to betray nature is to betray us. To save nature is to save us. Because whatever you're fighting for, racism or poverty, feminism, gay rights, or any type of equality, it won't matter in the least. Because if we don't all work together to save the environment, we will be equally extinct. Sorry. Hey guys. Albert Einstein once said, everybody's a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today on trial we have modern day schooling. Glad you could come. Not only does he make fish climb trees, but also makes them climb down and do a 10-mile run. Tell me, school, are you proud of the things you've done? Turning millions of people into robots, do you find that fun? Do you realize how many kids relate to that fish? Swimming upstream in class, never finding their gifts, thinking they are stupid, believing they are useless? Well, the time has come, no more excuses. I call school to the stand and accuse him of killing creativity, individuality, and being intellectually abusive. He's an ancient institution that has outlived his usage. So, Your Honor, this concludes my opening statement, and if I may present the evidence of my case, I will prove it.
Proceed.
Exhibit A. Here's a modern day phone. Recognize it? Here's a phone from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Stay with me. Here's a car from today, and here's a car from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Well, get this. Here's a classroom of today, and here's a class we used 150 years ago. Now ain't that a shame? In literally more than a century, nothing has changed. Yet you claim to prepare students for the future? But with evidence like that, I must ask, do you prepare students for the future or the past? I did a background check on you and let the record show that you were made to train people to work in factories, which explains why you put students in straight rows, nice and neat, tell them sit still, raise your hand if you want to speak, give them a short break to eat, and for 8 hours a day, tell them what to think. Oh, and make them compete to get an A letter which determines product quality, hence grade A of meat. I get it. Back then, times were different. We all have a past. I myself am no Gandhi. But today, we don't need to make robot zombies. The world has progressed. And now we need people who think creatively, innovatively, critically, independently, with the ability to connect. See, every scientist will tell you that no two brains are the same. And every parent with 2 or more children will confirm that claim. So please explain why you treat students like cookie cutter frames or snapback hats, giving them this one-size-fits-all crap.
Watch your language.
Sorry, Your Honor, but if a doctor prescribed the exact same medicine to all of his patients, the results will be tragic. So many people would get sick, yet when it comes to school, this is exactly what happens. This educational malpractice, where one teacher stands in front of 20 kids, each one having different strengths, different needs, different gifts, different dreams, and you teach the same thing the same way? That's horrific. Ladies and gentlemen, the defendant should not be acquitted. This may be one of the worst criminal offenses ever to be committed. And let's mention the way you treat your employees.
Objection. Overruled. I want to hear this.
It's a shame. I mean, teachers have the most important job on the planet, yet they're underpaid? No wonder so many students are short-changed. Let's be honest, teachers should earn just as much as doctors, because a doctor can do heart surgery and save the life of a kid, but a great teacher can reach the heart of that kid and allow him to truly live. See, teachers are heroes that often get blamed, but they're not the problem. They work in a system without many options or rights. Curriculums are created by policymakers, most of which have never taught a day in their life. Just obsessed with standardized tests. They think bubbling in a multiple choice question will determine success. That's outlandish. In fact, these tests are too crude to be used and should be abandoned, but don't take my word for it. Take Frederick J. Kelly, the man who invented standardized testing, who said, and I quote, "These tests are too crude to be used and should be abandoned." Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if we continue down this road, the results will be lethal. I don't have much faith in school, but I do have faith in people. And if we can customize healthcare, cars, and Facebook pages, then it is our duty to do the same for education, to upgrade it, change it, do away with school spirit, because that's useless. unless we're working to bring the spirit out of each and every student. That should be our task. No more Common Core. Instead, let's reach the core of every heart in every class. Sure, math is important, but no more than art or dance. Let's give every gift an equal chance. I know this sounds like a dream, but countries like Finland are doing impressive things. They have shorter school days, teachers make a decent wage, homework is non-existent, and they focus on collaboration instead of competition. But here's the kicker, boys and girls. Their educational system outperforms every other country in the world. Other places like Singapore are succeeding rapidly. Schools like Montessori, programs like Khan Academy. There is no single solution, but let's get moving. Because while students may be 20% of our population, they are 100% of our future. So let's attend to their dreams, and there's no telling what we can achieve. This is a world in which I believe, a world where fish are no longer forced to climb trees. I'll rest my case. Hey guys, my name is Prince EA, and I want to say thank you so much for watching my video. But now, I want to know what you think. How can we together create a more efficient, effective, and just better future of learning? I want you to visit nestday.com/preorder the future and share your thoughts and ideas on the topic. Peace. This is gonna make a lot of people sad, and probably some happy, but I can't worry about that now. I quit. Fine, call me a quitter. I don't care. I just can't do this anymore. I've changed. You're not to blame. I'm just not the same person you knew before. So, not to be rude at all, but I'm done trying to live up to your expectations and down to them. Basically, I quit being bound to them. I quit following everyone's opinion of what's right for me. I quit holding myself back, living emotionally trapped, and not being who I'd like to be. I quit being loyal to these negative thoughts that have never been useful. I quit letting the guilt of my past get in my path and deprive me of a beautiful future. I quit letting people who have proven it they don't really care about me get to me. I quit hanging out with friends who on most days I couldn't tell you if they're friends or enemies, draining my energy. I quit letting society's expectations and timetables pressure me, direct my destiny and stress me. I quit forgiving everyone else in the whole world except me. I quit wanting the cool kids to accept me. I quit not saying what's on my mind at important times, letting fear come near and suppress me. I quit being so emotionally tied to the likes and shares of people I barely know online. I quit self-doubt and self-sabotage. I quit being a screw-up and a gonna-doer. I quit sleepwalking through life instead of living my dreams. I quit waiting for ducks to line up instead of spreading my wings. I quit not giving 100%. I quit dimming my light so that others won't have to squint. I quit peer pressure and people-pleasing. I quit the prison of perfection. I quit the fear of failure and the fear of success. I quit hesitation, desperation, expectations, devastations. I quit. And no, I don't have a 2-week notice, so please accept this as my letter of resignation. I know it seems sudden, but trust me, it has been a long time coming. But now, my time here's up. Oh, but don't worry. I'm grateful for the experience, and I have an amazing new life lined up. I quit. Hey guys, now that you know what I've quit to live a happier life, I want to hear from you. Go to my Instagram page right now and check out my latest Insta challenge. I want to hear your story of what you quit. We've got some great goodies and prizes available for a limited time. I'll see you there. Peace. If you want to see where we're going, then you need to understand where we came from. Because our future is just a part of our voyage that started long ago. Consider flying. For thousands of years, we have been exploring the skies, first with kites, then makeshift wings, then hot air balloons, and now planes. To reach the heavens, we built these machines. And each day, they bring us closer together. Each time a plane lifts off, hundreds of people start a journey. They land in new places and meet new people. Men and women from opposite sides of this planet that we call home come together and share in this thing that we call the human experience. But in all of this beauty, it can be easy to forget that each time a plane lifts off, the environment pays a price. Each time we start our cars or turn on the lights, the environment pays a price. A price it can no longer afford to pay. We have to change this. We must change this. We can change this. And the changes we make do not require a sacrifice of being disconnected, isolated, or unhappier. No. We solve problems not by making things worse, but by making them better. We didn't stop hunting because we were no longer hungry. No, we learned to harvest. We didn't stop sending letters because we stopped caring. No, we just invented better ways to keep in touch. And we will not stop traveling, meeting, and getting together. No, we will find better alternatives because our future is just a part of our voyage that started long ago, and it is up to us to protect it. We are inventors, creators, problem solvers, and we have always found a better way. It is those better ways of doing things that will change this world. This is the future I believe in, a future where good things are made better. This is the future that you and I deserve, the future that we must demand.
For my ally is the Force, and a powerful ally it is. Life creates it, makes it grow. Its energy surrounds us and binds us. Luminous beings are we, not this crude matter. Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
Uncertain your future is. Find yourself. You must.
N3 Radio is a non-profit teaching platform for non-professionals. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or professional use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Yeah, what that speedy message said. I am THESNAFS. This is N3 Radio. That is wifey running away, joking, because she's waster. Waster wifey. Anyways, quick shout out here to Michael Muir, One Love Brother, Missy G, thank you for tuning in. One Love Sister, Rebecca Whelan, thank you for tuning in, sister. One love to all of you epic people in my life and N3 Radio life. We appreciate you all, and this is part of the reason why we do what we do. So, you guys kind of notice I went right heavy and deep with all that stuff. There's a point to it. Because there's a point to it, but sadly at the moment I have failed to be able to gather the words I need to comprehend.
Hi, Michael.
And Missy and Rebecca.
I just heard Michael from the bedroom. I didn't hear the other name.
Well,
so, hi, everybody else.
The elusive wifey doing shout outs, but yeah, I'm in a okay place, but at the moment I've forgotten the things I wanted to say with the rest of that stuff, so I'm going to play 21 Pilots, A Friend Please, and if you guys, anybody out there that ever plays this back or hears this at any point in time, please feel free to email n3radio, ent@gmail.com, or even write us at n3radio.com. There's always somebody here for you. You can find us on Facebook and write us on Facebook too. Lots of pages on Facebook. We'll take the time to talk to you guys. Always got to know there's always somebody out there that's caring and loving and there to give you a hug and a hand up. We have two hands. One hand's meant to lift the other person up and another one's meant to push the person down. I don't think so. You got two hands. Those two hands can be used to lift two people up at the same time. That's what it's all about. It's about caring. One love. Fart with your heart. Love is the answer. Stop buying stuff. The issue today